So now Texas is going to be all the way open. So what do we do now if you're going to be safe? I see a lot of people that had caught COVID on my timeline. I see a lot of people that have family members that are suffering from coronavirus right now. And I just wanted to get on and just get people's thoughts. You know, I don't know everything. I guess there's some reason or some valid reason why we're going to open up Texas and every other part of the world is still closed. And it just, comes to mind as to why we at Texas feel like we're separated from the entire world. Like, how is it 100% everything is going to be open with no mask? Literally, the entire planet is wearing a mask right now. And we're over here talking about no mask. That's crazy. There ain't no way you can be a Texan person right now, a Texan citizen, and not think not wearing a mask anywhere is crazy. There are people right now, I see somebody right now that is a nurse. And people have to deal with nurses, people that have COVID. Y'all understand that numbers go up and we put healthcare workers at risk? We put essential workers at risk? Forget teachers. We've already decided that people don't care about them as much. But healthcare workers, essential workers that are trying to keep you from dying from COVID, we're just going to go ahead and fill the hospitals up? Is that what we're going to do for them? Just say we're going to throw everybody in there. Well, people die. Oh, 515,000. I'm not trying to rant. I'm trying to be calm. I saw the video earlier and I was like, it's kind of like, why? Why have I been sitting in the house for a year? And then when we get 500,000 deaths, now it's okay for everybody to leave the house? Think about how these white supremacists are trying to play y'all. I'm just telling y'all the truth. They try to play y'all with the church. They try to play y'all with the school. They try to play y'all with the economy. They try to play y'all. They're trying to play y'all. They think y'all are stupid. I hope y'all that are smart people are still going to stay at home, still social distancing, all that. So we're not talking about them. We're not talking about y'all. We're talking about those other people that are probably not even going to be on this live. But what I would say for my people I love, the people that care about each other, the people that are empathetic, the people that are, right, it's crazy. The people that actually have a desire to see 2024. Stay at home, social distance, and the ones that are not doing it, we're going to let them just take themselves out. I got to get out of Texas because, honestly, this makes no sense. See, Houston, Texas is completely packed with clubs every single night. Schools are opening. And the thing about it is people say, well, it's okay because, very few cases happening. But when you're looking on your timeline and the cases are all on your news feed, every other case is every other story. I mean, am I the only person? Now, catch me if I'm wrong. But on my news feed, every other person on their news feed, I see people sick, breathing, and can't die. I mean, like literally somebody at a funeral for somebody had COVID, somebody in the hospital that had COVID, somebody recovering from COVID. But it's okay to walk around the whole state right now without masks, and it makes absolutely zero sense. So we can get rid of Greg Abbott. It's not too hard. They can take masks, I can wear a mask and stay home. That's what's up. See, that's what intelligent people would do. But the problem I have with this, and I normally don't have issues, is that now the people that are staying home and social distance and not going out and doing the most, when they go to the HEB to get food, guess what? When I go to get curbside from HEB, there's a possibility that one of my essential workers that's bringing out the curbside and putting it in the trunk that I don't have contact with may have COVID. I mean, it doesn't make sense. The delivery person, it's just like the selfishness of our country. And not our country, but Trump country, because we're still acting like Trumpers. I think, I'm not going to go into what I'm thinking now, but it's still like, for the simple fact that this is even a question, after 500,000 deaths. If you would have told me last year in February, when I was in Grambling, Louisiana, it's not just Texas. It's not just Texas. It's the whole system. This place is mad. The United States is mad. 500,000 people are dying from COVID, and people still talking about the flu. We just had flu season come and gone. Did we have the flu numbers posted anywhere? Flu season is still going, is it not? I don't know. I don't know how people still compare it to the flu. I guess they just not too smart. I don't know. I don't understand it. But What I will say is this, we need to get rid of Greg Abbott. Greg Abbott has to get out of office. He needs to resign. Patrick needs to resign. This is two things in a row. Senator, we need a whole new. If Texas ain't blue in 2022, I don't know what y'all plan on doing, but if Texas ain't blue, you got COVID yesterday. See, that's why I don't like this, man. From the grocery store. I hope you feel better. I don't want you to get sick. I mean, I know you're sick, and you haven't been doing anything. See, that's because people are selfish. They don't think it's going to hit them. They don't think it's going to hit you. You can walk out this door. Texas is acting like people don't catch COVID. We have the variants in Houston, Austin, and Dallas. The COVID variants, the mutation of the disease that's 7 times more deadly and it's more transmissible is in the United States of America. Why is the UK shut down? Why are other countries shut down that have the variant, but we are opening up Texas? They don't care about us. They don't care about the people of Texas. They want you to go to church and kill yourself. They want you to go to school and kill yourself. They want you to go to HEB and kill yourself. They want you to go to Walmart and kill yourself. They don't want you to stay at home. Why don't they want Texans to stay at home? Why doesn't Greg Abbott want Texas to stay at home? He's in a wheelchair. How you going to listen to a man in a wheelchair about how you're supposed to live the rest of your life? People are dying. If you're in a wheelchair, I love y'all too. But I'm just trying to say, he's not making any sense. Money. That's the only thing. And so if they're there for money, and it's obviously them there for money, we need to get rid of them. He wants to kill us all. I say this, these white supremacists, what separates Greg Abbott from Donald Trump? They boys. And Donald Trump just sent a group of insurrectionists to the Capitol to kill our government. And our governor is still saying the same white supremacist values, white supremacist lies that he is. They're the exact same person. He said Greg ain't got the money Trump got, or the clout that Trump has yet. He's trying to get that Trump clout like Ted Cruz is. They know they can do whatever and get away. The more negative press is, you'll be better. It doesn't matter. It's still energy. We figured this out. We know this law. We know how it works when you're working in like you get that negative energy. It helps you do whatever. Things just come to you anyway. Evil prevails just as much as good. That's just the way things go. But I'm saying right now, we need to decide as a collective, as this country, as a state. Texas can't, if it doesn't go blue next year, this whatever election, if y'all reelect this guy, then, if I wanted to get out of Texas, I would stay. But y'all doing the most. I'm watching Houston. Everybody's turned up in the clubs every night. Then they say, oh, go to school. Why are we going to school? Why are we putting kids in danger? Why are we putting teachers in danger? We love our teachers. Opening up everything, you're going to have parents who have to go and be out everywhere. They're going to infect their kids and take it to the teachers. How is this making any sense to anybody? Greg Abbott doesn't care about nobody else but himself. I wanted to be just frank and get on. I haven't been on live on Facebook in a while. And the reason is, I'm going to tell you honestly, I come on Facebook and it's just a bunch of death. It's a bunch of people doing the most, traveling, partying, Sunday fun daying. And the one post, I'll see somebody at brunch, the Sunday fun day, the next post, I'm watching the man on his deathbed from COVID. And it's on the same piece. It's on the same thing. It's like next to each other. And this is every day. Everybody don't got 5,000 friends, all these people that gonna do all this stuff. We have to be conscious of what we're doing to each other. If we open up right now, Texas is gonna be the hot spot in the United States for the next 4 years. Period. It's gonna just ramp up. They're gonna close that. They're not gonna let people leave Texas. Y'all remember when y'all couldn't leave Texas? They're not gonna let people leave Texas because of Greg Abbott. I want to travel the world. I like to travel the world. I don't like living in the United States all the time. But I can't because Greg Abbott. Coronavirus. Where are they at? We all need to be hashtag stay at home. Don't listen to Greg Abbott for anything. I hope Joe Biden is doing something because if he don't, I'm already done with Joe Biden. I'm going to get off live. I love y'all. That's a happy and a beautiful day. You know, got workout in, got about to get my food in my system, about to eat some chicken. I just wanted to make sure I got on and expressed our opinion about white supremacy and terrorists. If y'all want to vote for me for governor, I'll run. But this is getting on my nerves. I don't really want to stay in Texas because of this craziness. 500,000 people are dying, and y'all want to still go out and do the most. Like, how you going to just 100% with no mask? 100%. And he had the nerve, Jamar. He had the audacity to go in national TV and announce as the leader of a country, of a state, everyone's going to be open and it's 100% and masks are oppressive. Who are you? That's stupid. Even Ted Cruz wears a mask. Just write my name on the ballot. I ain't got no money. If people want to pay for me, I'll do it. But just write my name in. I think they're not. You kind of know people are going to be having. They don't really know who I am. They have an idea. But they don't know who I truly am. You know, I've been playing possum for a couple of years. It's insane. They want us to force us to take the shot, right? And next month, I'm 1.3 million in Texas, and I'm in Texas. And I wouldn't be upset if people that weren't in my circle catching it. Best friends, people died the other day. Ron, I got a meeting at 6. I was supposed to be on it. Let me see. We won't be able to fly anywhere. Texas is going to be locked down for the rest of our lives. It's over for Texas. I'm just telling you that right now. Unless somebody gets in and says everybody needs to shut the things down, it's over for Texas. I'm looking in Houston. Every club is open down there. I'm glad I don't live there anymore. Austin still turned up. It's going to be the most. So I think we have to just make sure in the future when our kids grow up, when our teenagers, because they're watching this, these kids that are going to school and they're listening, they're paying attention. They're seeing how we act, how we can't stay at home, how we try to floss everywhere all around the world. They see all the stuff that we try to perpetrate and do and the egos that we put forth from vanity and just killing other people for no reason. They see this. The kids are more empathetic. The kids are more in tune with what the future is going to hold for us. So hopefully in a couple of years, they'll be able to make sense of what we're doing and they won't make the same mistakes we did. We have to be that generation that's like, man, I want to listen to y'all because evidently this generation that we're living in right now, millennials or whatever, we ain't making too many smart decisions. Greg Abbott was not a smart. How did he even get to be governor? Like, what did he do? Was he a radio host or that was Dan Patrick? Well, Dan Patrick was the radio host. Greg Abbott was like the attorney general for a few years. That should have told us we shouldn't. After what he did as attorney general, we shouldn't even hired him then. Y'all remember what he was doing as attorney general? Was he attorney general? That's crazy. How on earth are they about to have everything open? No mask. Who does that make sense to? Who is sitting in their house like, man, I just want to go hang out everywhere without a mask? You don't have to wear a mask. What are you talking about? Who are you? You ain't Superman. Mask mandates lifted. So they going to be in the school. I don't know, man. I have a tough time with Texas, man. I've been here for a while. I just can't understand why we would do this to ourselves. But y'all are going. Remember how people were protesting about the closing before? Other people need to go. I wouldn't say protest, but everybody needs to turn on their Facebook Live at the same time and just say, stop doing this. Like, shut the internet down. We need to shut down every social media site. If it has Texas, Instagram, whatever it is, needs to be shut down. Everyone needs to collectively say, shut down Texas together. Otherwise, guess what? Your family member's going to die. Your friends are going to die. Your teacher, your favorite teacher, your kid's favorite teacher is going to catch COVID. I'm just being real. You got to be honest with each other. I'm being nice about it, but we done too far. It's going way too far. I done seen people die that I didn't think were going to die ever. Like 20 years. I mean, people are just dying. We had, Larry King died. I thought Larry King was going to live forever. Y'all know how old Larry King was. It's like it doesn't even matter. People die, I guess, anyway. That's what we say to ourselves. We say, well, people die. Well, yeah, death is a transition, energy, nothing's ever lost, nothing's that's transferred. That's true. We get that. Death is just another part of life. You can't fear death. But that's not my death I fear. I feel for everyone because I'm connected to the universe. So if someone dies, 5,000 people die, you know how many deaths I've had this year? 500,000. Within my heart. Because that's what a heart is. It's connected. And if you can't feel somebody dying, we have to start thinking about who we truly are. If you're not, at this point, if you go to church, you study religion, all these things, all they do is talk about being connected and being one with God. Every religion talks about being one with the Son, with God. So we're all one. If somebody dies, don't you die too? Don't we all cheer when everybody's winning? When the Buccaneers won the Super Bowl with your boy Tom Brady. Then everybody's like, yay, Tom Brady, that's great. We're connected. That's that spirit. That's that spirit of connection where we're connected to everyone. We can feel Tom Brady's excitement. When Kobe Bryant crashed in the helicopter, we could feel that. When Tiger Woods flew off the highway and was rolling in the SUV and crashed, I could feel that. But we can't feel when our neighbor teacher catches COVID. We can't feel when the HEB, essential workers, the nursing professionals. Man, don't come back to Texas. Just stay away, Jamar. Just being honest, man. I can't deal with none of my friends catching this stuff no more. It's been too many, man. Too many. Too many. Too many. Everybody's catching it. Now that we open up everything, now some people are going to be like, well, I'm just going to go out and be out without masks. Now they're definitely going to be dirty places. The people wear masks so you don't infect the whole place you're in. Now everywhere you're going to go, if you go, hopefully everybody keeps their mask mandate and don't listen to dummy. Not dummy, he's not dumb. He's just a silly man. Not smart individual, crazy white supremacist, terrorist, Trump supporter, whatever idiot. I mean, he's just stupid. That's the stupidest thing. It makes no sense to nobody. Whatever y'all do, Ted Cruz, Just think about it. Ted Cruz, Greg Abbott, and even if I didn't pay attention to politics every single day like I do, I would know that Ted Cruz, Greg Abbott, and what's the other guy's name? The radio host. They all crazy. It wouldn't even take a rocket scientist to know that. That's crazy for somebody to say no mask. It's intentional. Greg Abbott's not crazy. He's smart. If you think about it, that's their goal. Take out, kill people. That's what terrorists do. Terrorists take out the weakest population. Ken Paxton, he's also corrupt. Ted Cruz said there's no global warming. That's why he went to Cancun to go kick it. I wish I could go kick it in Cancun. I got the bread to go to Cancun whenever I want. I'm getting out the country. It's time to go. They will use nature. Exactly. The white supremacists, FBI has a report that the white supremacist terrorists are going to utilize COVID-19 to kill people. Who do y'all think the white supremacist terrorists are? Greg Abbott, Ron DeSantis, Donald J. Trump, half the whole Republican Party, even including Liz Cheney. Let's not separate her because she's a white supremacist too. But she's like, man, I got to stay in here because my dad make this money. They have a different white supremacist. But you got to understand, it's going out the window. He's going to be over for Greg. They just pretty much saying, well, after we get out of office, we're just going to be terrorists full time. That's what I feel like they're saying. I'm a positive person. I'm not a negative person. Actually, this is all out of love because I know everybody on my screen that's listening to me right now is doing the right thing. Y'all are staying at home. Y'all are social distancing. I'm just preaching to the choir. This is actually a little release because I go on TikTok, man, and Facebook. That it's just like, it's kind of like tough to be on Facebook nowadays. It's real tough, but I have to be because of business and money and all that stuff, life, but I tell you, take care of your family, take care of your friends, call your friends, tell them that you're staying at home too, tell them that Governor Abbott is crazy, call your teacher friends, tell them they don't have to go to work and risk their lives for kids to get education. I teach currently. I've been in education for 15 years. I've been everything from a teacher to a principal to whatever you want to call me in the district level, whatever that was. Okay? Kids will figure it out. Just like you figured it out. Just like we all figured it out in education. We all adapt. That is what humans do. We adapt. But we don't adapt. Like if it's flooded outside, if it's like Venice outside, we don't all just jump into the water without a life raft. We get boats. That's what they did in Venice. They got boats in the rivers. Instead of just saying, oh, we're just going to jump in the water and walk in the water and drown ourselves. There's a fire outside. You don't go running the fire without no protective equipment on. AIDS coming out, some businesses that are booming simply because AIDS came out and people say, we're going to start buying protection for this virus. We're going to get away from this one. But we can't wear a mask. Masks are oppressive. Wanted to get on something positive. So if I'm positive, I guarantee you the positivity that you want to hear is that say appreciate your loved ones. We made it a year. We made it a year. But not everybody is going to make it. I've lost several loved ones over the past year due to this COVID. And your boy just said, let's open up everything. I don't want to lose any more loved ones. So if you're on this, please take care of yourself. And stay at home. And I won't even say wash your hands. Just stay at home because it's about to get crazy. I love you all. Have a beautiful Take the Challenge Tuesday.